Well, there I go. Shag diminished, and there's still snow coming down, even though it's well above freezing. Lovely weird weather out here, so far out in the middle of the Atlantic. Lots of people in there getting their pizzas at Greco Pizza. Let's see how this will go. Trying to hold on to the phone and start things up at the same time. There we are. And we're in luck. Buckle in. Put my gloves back on because I don't like my hands getting cold when I'm driving. Here's a Sobeys store, one of our best grocery chains here in Atlantic Canada. And over here, only in Newfoundland, Chess's Fish and Chips. One of the best fish and chip chains in our province. So, this is an awkward lot to get out of, but a lot of those old 1950s, 60s era parking or shopping malls are like that. Back on Torbay Road, heading north. Crossed over the beginning of the Trans-Canada Highway, which is down that way. Past that bus stop, yeah, just up towards the White Hills, which is, well, basically I'm kind of going to go to a circle here. This is what we call the east end of St. John. And coming into the area here, it's a shopping area with what we might call a big box area of shopping. Very popular, this particular part of the commercial structure. This is Stavenger Drive, as they call it. We've got all sorts of things here. We've got their Starbucks, McDonald's, cups, all sorts of big chains like Old Navy and Future Shop. There's Costco down there. Big grocery stores like Dominion right there. Sporting goods stores like Sports Check. We've got Staples. That's an office supply place. Michael's, which is an art supply place. The Walmart over yonder. Sort of a Canadian icon as far as fast foods go. It's really a coffee shop, donut shop sort of place. There's so many of them around. We even had one in Kandahar when our troops were over there in Afghanistan, which is pretty wild. Yeah. I find that kind of funny. There were jokes on the internet that Tim Hortons is the only coffee shop with butterfly. Just a second. I'll have medium double, please. And I guess that's all for now, thanks. 170 Thank you. So, let's see what I've got in the way of change here. Yeah, it's probably not a wise thing using my okay. Oh shit. Did you say 175?
Pardon?
Did you say 175?
170.
Okay. I think that's it. Check it out there. We got a bit of a lineup you can see in the mirror there. Thank you. Well, and there we go. Coffee to go. You notice I'm respectful enough. I didn't actually show the face of any of these poor guys who are stuck in this sort of like dead end sort of business, serving fast food at McDonald's or Tim's or whatever. But you know, a job's a job, and life is good. Rich people have their problems, poor people have their problems, maybe different problems, but there's also joys to be had at every turn. Okay. And we're out of there. That's where we're going, down towards the, went to the beginning of the Trans-Canada Highway. And that's the way over towards the rest of Canada. So, off we go. I'm not much of a tour operator, but hey. It is what it is for the price of the ticket, eh? This is pathetic weather. But spring in the North Atlantic is not to everybody's taste. Booting up the road here. This is the very end of Highway 1 in Newfoundland, the Trans-Canada Highway. And now we're back in the area that I frequent most. All industrial malls and stuff around here. It's all developed a lot. Well, more than a lot. It's developed hugely in the last half a dozen years because of the oil money that has come from the offshore oil. The big oil reserves have been such that there's been huge amount of money generated and pumped into provincial coffers, and of course there's spin-off and lots of industry. Not very long ago this was all just forest around here. That big quarry that you're seeing in the up there, that was all on the other side of the hill, but now here we've got places being built, stuff being dug up. Over yonder is still a protected wetland, but it's kind of surrounded by factories and crap. And of course the only mosque in Newfoundland. Over there, I don't know if you can see that. One time this used to be the back end of a big military base during World War II, but it was all abandoned at the end of the war, and buildings were repurposed. The forests that have grown up since then are all full of all kinds of interesting stuff. There's old bunkers back there where they used to store ammunition for the ships and for the big guns in the cliff emplacements. There's all kinds of weird little stuff you find. Oh, there's an example. That was a ammo bunker back in World War II. And right here at the corner, that's also an old ammo bunker that's been repurposed. Kind of interesting. And if you recognize this, coming back down into Pleasantville and towards Kitty Bitty Lake, just up there ahead, Signal Hill in the fog. Coming back to my part of town. So, there's a circularity to everything. And a lot of fingers getting in front of the lens too. Sorry about that. Okay, that's my one-handed parking. Pretty good so far. And I've got my Kims. I was going to drive around a little, but I'm not so sure that this is a really good night for it. Not much to see when it's pathetic weather. Anyway, we'll call it quits on this end of things.